spirituality through this. I'm not a Bible thumper, but I can tell you what I've experienced a little bit through this. I got the hiccups. Just some examples. You know, I couldn't do much. I couldn't say much. I pretty much was just at the mercy of the universe. We'll put it that way. Things started happening. I'll give you an example, like with my husband. You know how we go through SI, right? My husband fought this. He had a huge wall up. He refused to believe any of this was real with me, okay? I was praying for my marriage and for help and understanding. Human beings don't understand much unless they've experienced it themselves. That's just the way we seem to be. Just been my experience. So anyway, I'm dealing with this, and he's refusing to acknowledge any of this is going on here. And so he's out there trying to live his own life, and things are happening to him. He had someone step in front of his car on the freeway. He had someone step in front of his train. It's been things like that. I've been slowly trying to encourage the people around me, but I have not been demanding. I couldn't afford to be. When you're hurt like this, I was just at the mercy. I every day thought I was going to be removed from my home. And I knew I wouldn't survive that. That was real too. That wasn't just a symptom. But things like that continued to happen, environment started to change around here. You guys started helping me, and that gave permission to someone else to start helping me. Does that make sense? Because you guys were willing to help me, it opened up someone else's eyes. Because everyone this person was around wasn't telling him to help me. They were saying the opposite. As human beings, we tend to run with the pack. My pack, you guys, thank you. I don't have to worry about medicine now unless something happens to my husband, because you guys were willing to help me. And he saw that. The food. I had people start to send me food, and it wasn't in a mean way. It wasn't in a threatening way. It wasn't like, you jerk, why aren't you getting her what she needs? None of you did that. Thank you. I didn't do that either. You have to be extremely patient in this. You can't attack. And I'm going to lose my phone power. I was offended by everything that was said, everything that was done. You talk about defensive and triggered. I was triggered by everything after I turned my corner. It was horrible. I was so scared. The first time my husband tried to just hold my hand again after all those years, I was terrified of him. I was jumping. It was like some kind of caged animal. I refused to accept that that's the way it was going to stay. That was not my life before this happened, and it wasn't going to be my life after. I've held my ground. I have boundaries now, and I hold them, but I don't have to scream and yell. I just don't allow it. I remove myself from the situation. I try to remain patient. I speak my truth. This is what I need. This is what's going on with me. I don't do this. I have had to forgive a lot. But I'm grateful that I have someone to forgive. That someone wants the forgiveness, that someone loves me enough to stay in here and fight with me. Yeah, a lot of bullshit went on. A lot of really horrible stuff happened. And no, it's still not perfect. But what I've seen here is a miracle. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I don't believe anybody is beyond saving. I think most people deep down are good in their hearts. They want to do what's right. I just think life kicks the shit out of us. We learn really unhealthy coping skills. And I hate the labels. Like this narcissist stuff. Yes, it's very real. I'm very aware of it. But I still believe it's a behavior. I believe we can change. I have met people that, but they don't want to change. See? That's the key right there. I'm feeling very blessed right now, and I'm sitting in here in enough pain that a normal person would probably go to the hospital. Seriously. And I'm excited about my future. And if you know my story, I'm sitting here amazed right now. There's always hope. There's always hope. Forever Windows Warriors. Do not give up. Breathe. Keep breathing. It's gonna be okay.